I saw a quote from you talking about Sonny and how having Mac come out of the closet was. You made it sound like retroactively it fit the puzzle.
Yeah.
Like it feels to me like that was the plan all along. Was that not the plan?
No.
Are you bullshitting me?
No.
Because it retroactively worked perfectly.
Yeah,
with the
I know.
breadcrumbs.
That would assume that we had the thought and intellect to engineer something that we assumed was going to go like a good 14 years.
Honestly, that was crazy. That's
from the
what I
beginning.
thought.
I know.
That's always what I thought. Especially
Well, you know what? I'm not. Then let's keep let's keep that
it alive.
going.
Yeah.
It works with Dennis too, where it's kind of very clear now he's a sociopath.
Yes.
But then you go back and you watch the earlier episodes, and I thought your answer would be, it wasn't. They weren't breadcrumbs. We were being
just
very
doing
clear.
it.
Like
Yeah.
he was dressed up as not a clown, as a painter, chasing people through the streets trying to kill them. Like it wasn't a breadcrumb that he's a
subtle.
sociopath. He's a sociopath.
Certainly with Dennis, early on, we realized, because Glenn is a Juilliard trained actor.
Yeah.
And I know he was in here at
Crazy.
one point. I don't know if that came up, but
Yeah.
he is he's a classically trained actor. And like he has been debasing himself in basic cable comedy for the past 14 years. And again, like what I did from the very beginning was like, I'm going to find the funniest. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, really, Devlin. Come on.
That guy's back here coughing in here. Damn it. Lost my train of thought. No, very early on, I found people that were way more talented than me and funnier than me. Charlie is the funniest guy on the planet.
Mm-hmm.
And Danny, of course, is a legend. And my wife, who's not only the most beautiful woman on TV, she's also one of the funniest, if not the funniest. And Glenn, who's a classically trained actor. And that's what was so funny about him playing Dennis, was that he could make anything work because he was such a good actor. And so we were like, man, how far can we take this with him? To the point where he was, obviously a psychopath. And possibly murdering people. And we don't know if that is unbelievable.
Yes. Okay. So wait a minute.
I know.
Did you see it?
Yeah. And I heard you guys talking about it.
It was unbelievable.
Give it to me.
Look at this.
I'll
I thought
open
it was a
for you.
bit. Do you want Rob to open your beer?
I'll open your beer
Rob,
for you.
Daddy will open the beer for you, okay?
Yeah, sweetie.
I thought he was joking.
Well, how are you doing it?
Yeah,
I'm like, are you doing it wrong? I feel like he's grabbing the glass or something.
It like cuts my hand. I can't do it.
I don't. There you go.
Wow.
Congratulations, man.
Well, now for those of you who are just listening,
Cheers, man.
I know,
Thank you so
cheers,
much for
right.
coming in.
For those of you who are just listening, I just watched a man who probably weighs 210, 220,
Yeah, 220, 225.
not be able to open up a twist-off bottle of beer.
It doesn't make sense. I have baby hands. I don't know. I'm sorry.
I'm so happy.
You do not have baby hands. You have-
They're like fat, like baby, like they're soft, like
they're
a baby.
like Irish potato farmers, but I never had to farm potatoes, so they're just really soft.
I got it.
It was.
You would have been great in like the 1800s, dude.
Yeah.
Just born way ahead of time. So you mentioned all these like wonderfully talented people you're with, and Caitlin had the Mick and AP Bio and Charlie. He did more work at the Super Bowl than fucking most actors do in a year, right?
Well, so I was with him the week before. We spent a lot of time together, obviously, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go do a Super Bowl commercial." And I'm like, what? And he's like, they asked me to do a Super Bowl commercial. I'm like, sure they did. Of course they did. And he's like, and I'm like, how many days of work? One, I don't know, two. I was like, all right. Obviously, a Super Bowl commercial, so I'm expecting something. And I turn on the game, and I'm watching. I'm like, he's in like 4 different times.
Every break.
Every break,
single
they're
person
cutting
is
to
insane.
Charlie. And then I tweeted something sometime midway through the fourth quarter, something about Charlie having a bigger role in the game than the Chiefs' offense.
Yeah.
And I swear, as soon as I hit send,
Boom.
it was like I hit send and was like, all right, that was a good tweet. Like, all right. And then I'm watching this happen. I'm like, this is not aging well. This is not aging well.